Good morning, viewer. Welcome to our Fosak TV. US. Here is the breaking news. Yes. Can COVID 19 damage the heart? Yes. Although COVID 19, the disease caused by the coronavirus that is led to the global pandemic, is primarily a respiratory or lung disease, the heart can also suffer. Early reports coming out of China and Italy, two areas where COVID 19 took hold earlier in the pandemic, so that up to 1 in 5% with the illness end up with heart damage. And heart failure has been the cause of death in COVID 19 patients, even those without severe breathing problems such as acute respiratory distress syndrome, that is called ARDS. Not all heart problems related to this coronavirus, officially called SARS-CoV-2, are alike. However, cardiologist Erin Mekos, MD-MHS, explained the different ways the virus and the body's response to it can cause heart damage. Mekos explained that cells in the lung and heart are both covered with protein molecules called angiotensin converting enzyme 2 or ACE2. The ACE2 protein is the doorway that the new coronavirus uses to enter cells and multiply. ACE2 normally plays a favorable role in protecting tissues by being anti-inflammatory, but if the new coronavirus somehow disables those molecules, these cells may be left unprotected when the immune system springs into action. There are multiple mechanisms for heart damage in COVID 19, and not everyone is the same. Michael says temporary or lasting damage to heart tissue can be due to several factors. Lack of oxygen. As the virus causes inflammation and fluid to fill up the air sacs in the lungs, less oxygen can reach the bloodstream. The heart has to work harder to pump blood through the body, which can be dangerous in people with pre-existing heart disease. The heart can fail from overwork, or insufficient oxygen can cause cell death and tissue damage in the heart and other organs. Myocarditis inflammation of the heart. The coronavirus may infect and damage the heart's muscle tissues directly, as is possible with other viral infections, including some strains of the flu. The heart may also become damaged and inflamed indirectly by the body's own immune system response. Stress cardiomyopathy. Viral infections can cause cardiomyopathy, a heart muscle disorder that affects the heart's ability to pump blood effectively. When attacked by a virus, the body undergoes stress and releases a surge of chemicals called catecholamines that can stun the heart. Once the infection resolves, the stressor has ended and the heart can recover, Michael says. Cytokine storm, a serious coronavirus complication that is most serious of all, Michael says, is the possibility of the immune system launching an attack on the invading virus that is so severe that it destroys healthy tissues. When responding to infection with the new coronavirus, the body releases a blood-up protein called cytokines that help cells communicate with one another and fight the invaders. In some people, perhaps due to a genetic difference, this normal defensive event is aggregated, leaving them vulnerable to a cytokine storm. In a cytokine storm, the immune system responses causes inflammation that can overwhelm the body, destroying healthy tissue and damaging organs such as the kidneys, liver and heart. A cytokine storm and its resulting heart damage can also affect the heart's rhythm. Serious ventricular arrhythmias due to a cytokine storm can be catastrophic, Mekos says. A cytokine storm is difficult to survive. Current research is exploring the possible benefit of using immune suppressing drugs to treat patients with COVID 19 who experience this serious complication. Yes, Michael says people with COVID 19 can have symptoms similar to those of a heart attack, including chest pain, shortness of breath, and changes on their echocardiogram or EKG. In many of these COVID 19 cases, when these patients are given an angiogram, there is no evidence of a major blockage in the heart's blood vessels, which would indicate a heart attack in progress. He says symptoms of myocarditis can also mimic those of a heart attack. Additionally, Michael says that the viral infections such as COVID 19 can cause very small blood clots to form, which can block tiny blood vessels and cause pain. She notes that before the coronavirus pandemic, patients with these signs and symptoms might go directly to the cardiac catheterization lab for the treatment. But now, emergency room doctors and cardiologists have to consider these COVID 19 mimickers first and perform additional testing such as EKGs. Performing a heart catheterization on a patient with symptoms caused solely by COVID 19 does not address the underlying problems and puts both the patient and healthcare practitioner at risk. However, because stresses even in the pandemic, real heart attack can still occur, and patients with signs and symptoms of a heart attack should still seek urgent medical attention and not manage these symptoms at home. There is growing concern that people are delaying receiving prompt cure for heart attacks due to fear of contracting COVID 19 at the hospital, and untreated heart attacks can lead to long term serious complications, he says. Because says that people living with heart disease should stay in close touch with their doctors during the pandemic and take care to comply with medication to manage their heart condition. If they catch COVID 19, they should request a follow up examination after they recover to detect any further heart damage from the virus. Patients without known heart disease who get COVID 19 should follow up with their primary care doctor. Tests may be recommended if symptoms such as weakness, shortness of breath, or chest pain persist after recovery, since these problems should be due to COVID 19 related damage to the lungs or heart. Beyond the report for Shakti TV USA.